And welcome, ladies, gentlemen, anybody in Roger's chat, which I'm sure there's all 0 of you at the moment, to the 13th episode of the Royal Ramble. Once again, joining me for his second foray into this one, Ron. How are you doing, sir?
I'm uncomfortable.
Wow. What else is new? Sean, obviously you heard that laugh. Sean is back.
I smacked it.
Who the hell did I hit?
And finally, after like a month and a half, Roger's decided to grace us with his presence again.
It's
Try
fine, because there's been like
eons.
one other show between a month and a half, so it's okay.
I filmed at least
2.
2.
You filmed? Is that what it's being called now?
It's whatever I decide
Fucking
to
Darren
fucking
Aronofsky.
You know what? Fuck all y'all. I quit.
It depends. When people ask him like at a bar, like, "Oh, what do you do for work?" He's like, "Oh, I do actual editing for shows for Google, you know, for Amazon. That's what I do."
Hmm.
Find it real nice.
Man, you guys are just a fucking riot today. Let me tell you.
Don't ever say the word riot around a chat room, please.
Fair enough. Chat, I want you to riot.
Quiet ride.
Yes. No, it's Mr. Sister Fister. So, picking up from last week where we left off, unfortunately, by not having anything really relevant to say about these two things. First off, Sean and I and Jeff, but he's not here this time, spent some time with the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Sean, would you like to give your thoughts on the Star Wars Battlefront beta?
I thought it was pretty fun. I'm not normally a big online PvP kind of like Call of Duty kind of guy, but it was a lot of fun. It's pretty accessible, and everybody in the game is pretty soft, like damage-wise. Like it takes a couple of shots to kill them, which is
I find them to be
comforting.
soft men and women. Advantage
Which
of
is
easily.
comforting if you're no good.
If you're
because
absolute
like
shit at the game.
Yeah, if you're shite, yeah.
Yeah, I echo most of those sentiments. It's not something I see me playing a lot of competitively. I definitely see
Oh,
me
yeah,
putting
no,
some
no,
time
no.
into bot matches for sure.
And anything you put John Williams soundtrack in, I'm probably gonna take a look at.
Yeah, well, that does sound like you, Sean. That being the case, I was right with my thoughts of last week of my fears of the flying still being just absolute ass. It takes a lot of getting used to, a lot more than it should.
Yeah, the
And
flying is fucking garbage. Yeah.
Sean has a particularly interesting video of me very, very excited for getting a TIE fighter promptly before I ran into a mountain right next to him on Xbox, if anybody's interested.
Because I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were talking and then you had said something, and I looked up and saw a TIE fighter crash into a mountain, and I just knew that it was you. And you were like, "Yeah, guess what I just did?" I'm like, "You just crashed into a mountain, huh?" And you're like, "Yeah." I'm like, and then I recorded it like right after that.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened very much. If anybody's interested, check out Sean's stuff.
Very descriptive.
The things.
His Xbox One activity list will have that recording in there if you are interested. So yeah, it has its merits. I'm definitely more interested in bot matches than I am anything that we played online through there. But I don't think the online's bad, just not for me.
As am I.
It's just not.
I am looking forward to that. Hopefully they bring them back. That could be a thing that they axe
Bot
altogether.
matches? No, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's already confirmed.
Okay, that's good.
I very well could be just talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed. So yeah, we liked it a lot. Most of our fears and likes and everything were about the same. What
If
we
you
thought
like
they'd be.
Battlefield 4,
And I recently listened to last week's podcast again in preparation for this one, and most of our guesses were pretty dead on. Given that we hadn't been able to spend any time with the game last week since the servers were just just shitting themselves out all over the place.
Hey, what park did you choose?
Just a regular park, I guess.
Well, Old Town Flyers, Rivet City Rough Riders, or
Fuck,
Sunset
I don't
Beach
know what.
Ballers?
Oh, I think I'm on Sunset Beach. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm at Sunset Beach right now.
All right.
So there's that. Also, what we promised to talk about, we'll get this out of the way. Last week, we promised to touch on Transformers Devastation. And I'm going to pitch this one over to Sean, because I know he played a lot more than I did, and I have a few thoughts to it, but nothing quite as much as Sean probably has. Sean, what'd you think?
Well, me not being a huge fan, I mean, I like Transformers, but I'm not a huge fan of the G1. I'm a Beast Wars guy. Like I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to Beast Wars, but like G1 robots in disguise type stuff, not so much. But it was a pretty fun game overall.
All right.
Pretty short. I finished it in like a playthrough and a half, I think. I think it's like 6 hours long. And there's no online co-op. There's no online at all, really. Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't play very much. I think I got maybe a chapter in before
I thought it was fun.
Frankly, got bored.
Good fan service.
Yeah, it's definitely great fan service. It's good for what it is. There's just not a lot there, to be honest.
Yeah.
In every respect, the combat's nice but shallow. Upgrades are nice but minimal.
Sounds like a high school prom date.
Yeah, the story doesn't last very long. Yeah, it pretty much is a high school prom date, but like with Optimus Prime.
Sounds promising.
Who I used pretty much the whole time.
I went with Grimlock as much as possible.
He didn't. I didn't like that he didn't have an actual vehicle mode.
But he's Grimlock.
Yeah, that doesn't make everything better.
That absolutely makes everything better.
We'll have to agree to disagree there.
I guess we will. So yeah, it's definitely good. It's not a $50 game at all.
Negative. Yes. Negative.
And I probably will look back into it when it drops significantly in price and actually finish it out. But I liked what I played. It wasn't enough for me to keep taking up my my GameFly spot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
To be honest, but it looks nice, plays nice, sounds nice, and if you're a huge Transformers fan, you're gonna love that 5 or 6 hours you spend with it. Absolutely. And that's about all we got to say on that. Roger, have you been playing anything recently? I think you mentioned a couple games the other day you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, King's Quest for one thing.
Yeah, the new King's Quest.
Yeah, the King's Quest remake. It's actually done very, very well. I found it actually to be like completely like smooth throughout, and there wasn't a time where I felt like the puzzles were super annoying or convoluted, like a lot of point-and-click adventures would be.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely feels like an actual like move forward in the genre, as opposed to something like Machinarium that came out a few years ago, or the remake of Grim Fandango, which definitely feel like an old point-and-click adventure. And you're like, or even Double Fines, with Broken Age, where you're like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll get a core set and a plastic spoon, and I can work this faucet now. This all makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, no, the puzzles actually made sense, and they didn't seem like complete bullshit. The pacing was good. I think it was like a perfect next move into what point-and-click adventure should be. And if you haven't played it, definitely pick it up. It's a lot of fun, especially if you played some old King's Quest games, or you were just playing games on the computer back in the 90s when point-and-clicks were still pretty big. It's definitely worth looking at. I played Party Hard, which is a great game if you stream, because Twitch chat can fuck with you and call things into the party. The whole plot of the game is you're just a guy who wants some fucking sleep. It's 3 a.m. Fuck it, I'm going to kill everybody at this party. And you just go from party to party around the country killing everyone because you want some fucking quiet while you're trying to sleep. And you got to stealthily kill them and not get caught by any of the people at the party or the cops. The problem is it gets old if you're just playing it by itself. But with Twitch chat there, since they can fuck with you and they can make bears come to the party for some reason, they can make other killers,
Oh
Like
my
they
god,
throw
I instantly
throw.
worry with your chat and normal what they bring to the table.
Oh yeah, dude, they had like a bunch of weird shit coming in. Exterminators will come in. There's a lot of fun little things in the actual game, little references. Like you're on a beach, a tornado will come by and throw sharks onto the beach, and they'll actually kill people. Haha, Sharknado. How funny. And they'll have other references like there's a house party, and like in the back corner, there's like two guys in suits like cooking up blue crystals. It's always a little meth lab which you can blow up. So there's cute little fun things in there, but without Twitch chat, it definitely gets old fast, and that's one way I felt about that. Hotline Miami 2, I finally played through most of that. It feels like a game that went on too long. It's definitely very good, a lot of
same
fun.
format as the first one, right?
Same format as the first one,
Top
except that
down.
there are, except that the characters each have a different play style. For one example, there's twins. One has a chainsaw, and one will just shoot a gun that he picks up, and you play as both of them at the same time, which is a lot of fun and really cool.
Like ice climbers.
So, yeah, there's a
Or,
reporter
murder.
you play as that doesn't want to kill or hurt anybody, and he actually just beats people up, and he takes their weapons away. He will, like, if it's a rifle, he'll take the magazine out. If it's a double-barrel shotgun, he'll disassemble it. He'll chuck all the shells out of a regular shotgun. If he actually kills someone, he'll sit there and give them CPR, open you up to attack some other people. So there's a lot of fun things that progress the playstyle of that game, but the developers were really trying to wrap up the story completely for everybody throughout this game. And after about so many hours in it, it feels like that if it ended sooner, it would have been like perfect. I'd have been like, this game's amazing. But it's just stretched on and gone on for too long.
Wait, what was that part about the guy who does CPR? That's a character you play, or
It's
somebody?
a character you play. Yeah, that instead of actually killing everyone, your object is to just knock them out.
Oh,
You don't
that's
actually
kinda
want to
neat.
kill. So if
That's
you,
refreshing. Yeah.
there's a lot of refreshing and fun things in the game. But if you already put so many hours into the first game, you're gonna have a hard time getting through all of this one, unless you really are invested in the story, because that's the only reason it feels like it's as long as it is. Because they want to, even like the guy in the shop, they want to give you information on everybody and how it ends. And I just found that it went on for too long, for me personally, as far as that
Okay.
goes.
I did
what else
enjoy
did I-
the first one, at least a little bit.
the first one was great, and it was so different from everything else that was out at the time. Which with any sequel, that's the problem, is you already have that base amount people have played, and you gotta try to, freshen it up, because if you don't, they're gonna get tired of it real quick. Let me see what else. I played Wasteland 2. I put a few hours into that, which is a lot of fun. If you're into old,
Is that like an isometric kind of thing, or?
yeah, it's an old CRPG. So if you remember the first Fallout's, the first Wasteland, things like that. Came out way back in the day. It's like that. It's updated a bit graphically. There's a lot of cool depth into it. All I'm going to say about the game is, if you're into CRPGs, play it. If you're not, don't. That's all I have to say. It's a great game. It was a Kickstarter game. It actually came out to be really good, so I'm excited about that. What else did I play? Other than some shit that's already been talked to death about, I played some more New Vegas. I played some more Darkest Dungeon, the dankest of dungeons.
The dankest of dungeons with the dankest of updates.
Yeah, and played some Heroes of Might and Magic 3 with my buddy online, which was real cool. That's about it as far as I can remember.
Well then, Ron, how about you? What have you been playing recently, sir?
Jack fucking shit.
I'm not familiar with that one. You want to explain it?
It's all in
Well.
the Jackbox Party Pack. But
Buy it now. It's only $20. DLC. No, because of my current technological limitations, I am still fairly.
Just play Fighter's Destiny or whatever it was.
Fighters. Oh no. What was it? No, Hybrid Heaven.
Hybrid
from-
Heaven, that's what
yeah,
it was.
from ages
Same
back.
thing. All right.
Stuck in the Stone Age
Very
where you guys
cool.
are, conquering the stars above.
Other than that, I know there's some 3DS stuff on the horizon that I'll be talking about soon. Both Triforce Heroes and the new DBZ game are coming out soon.
Whee!
Absolutely. And actually, we got some demo stuff for Triforce Heroes that we have to wait till tomorrow before the demo actually goes live. But I gave Sean a demo code, and I have a demo code, and we just need one more guy, and we'll be checking that out tomorrow or after. Um, and other than that, I haven't been playing much. Some more Metal Gear Online, of course, and some stuff on my phone. Speaking of which, anybody in the Need for a Quick Racing Fix can do worse than Need for Speed No Limit on the mobile devices. It's actually fairly decent for a mobile free-to-play racing game.
Microtransactions?
There are, but I've never had to use them, and my progression has been very, very steady. In fact, I have like fucking 9 cars that I haven't had to spend any money on to get anything. So,
That's good.
You
yeah.
play against people on it.
In a way, you can race their ghosts during tournaments. I haven't found a way to directly race anybody.
Do you find that like the people that have spent on it race better than you would?
No, because I wouldn't know, because it does a very good job of keeping you within your level. Based on how many upgrades your car has. Like, your cars all have ratings based on upgrades, and you won't race anything too far out of your upgrade thing. So you'll have a challenge.
Listen, you're a basic bitch. You're gonna play with other basic bitches. Don't worry about it.
Kind of.
That's what it sounds like.
And like, your car rating will determine, like, there'll be guys that maybe like 4 or 5 points higher than you, and you'll get a chance to, have a challenging race against them, so to speak, or against their ghost. And they'll be the people that are like 30 points below you, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, not too much besides that. Soda Dungeon I did want to briefly talk on. It's another free-to-play mobile game that's basically you lure adventurers to your tavern that you're in with promises of soda to go tackle a dungeon for you.
Promises of soda.
It's
Is it orange soda? If so, I'm in.
Orange, I believe, is one of the options, but I haven't gotten that. That's for
So
higher
you
level.
play as Joe.
Well, Kel does love orange soda.
Yes, he does. You can even set all of the battling to actually just be done automatically, which I haven't done yet. I've been enjoying the very, very one-touch easy battle system, but you can actually just set that whole thing on autopilot and just have them go in completely without your input and do their thing, and while you just reap the rewards, if you will. It's a very interesting little game, so definitely another one that I would recommend taking a look at. And beyond that, that's about it as far as what we played recently. Ron, I forgot to ask you this, since it's been for fucking ever since you've done anything with us in the last time you were here. One of our common things is what we're looking forward to game-wise, and I completely forgot to ask you, what are you looking forward to as far as upcoming games?
I was kind of looking forward to Triforce Heroes. Kind of eager to see how that can go. The only thing is,
I'll send you I actually have one more demo code, so I'll send it to you.
Sweet. Okay. So yeah, kind of eager to try out the demo for that. Always enjoy a good Zelda game. I wanted to try Metal Gear Online when I had the chance to get the Phantom Pain and mess around with that, because I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. So it goes both way. But I remember playing the original Metal Gear Online. Back when it was on Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Metal Gear Online 2. What the fuck? Metal Gear Online 2 with Metal Gear Solid 4, and that was kind of not too terrible. So I'm interested to see where this is going.
Well.
You
Very
sound
well
like you.
then.
Yeah.
Nah, not so much that. I just I was expecting like some of the big upcoming releases for the holidays. You didn't mention anything about. I guess you have just no interest in what's coming out.
Well, that's what a lack of disposable income does to you, Luke.
I suppose so. Sean, I just want you to know we're gonna get fucking wrecked because we're the lowest ranked guys in this game.
I saw that.
So, other than that, the only other thing I wanted to bring up as far as new or upcoming or recently released games, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes came out. It's it's a Steam game compatible with the Oculus Rift if you have it. It's a very interesting premise and a take on local multiplayer.
Yeah.
basically one person gets the screen, or if you're playing with the Oculus Rift, the Oculus Rift to themselves. They can see the bomb and all the modules that you have to defuse on it. Everybody else playing with them has the manual, which is quite large, and they have to determine what module and what steps to take with each of those modules to disarm the bomb. And they get increasingly hard with less time to defend it and to defuse it. I mean, and to more modules and less errors can be made and things like that. So it gets more and more complicated and tests your friendships as you have to deal with people not understanding how shit works. But
It's going to be a leading cause of divorces.
I imagine it actually will have problems with that. Just yeah, but I've been watching some online stuff. Bear and his buddies have been playing it, and they played it briefly on Grumpcade, and I like what I saw. It gets extremely hectic, and it's something that I feel like all of us here... Jesus, Sean, nice! Feel like it's something like all of us here present would just have a blast. And it's one of those ones that almost begs for local... Even though it would be very easy to play it online, it like begs for local...
You need to play it with friends.
Yeah, like it's something you want to play with friends and not with people you don't know online who can look up your IP and then hunt you down and kill you.
It's very much like Siege. You need to play it with friends, or I feel like you're not going to enjoy it as much.
Yeah, something like that. This game would be going a lot better if this fucking dude on our team would pass. But I can just do that because I'm faster than every motherfucker out here. That's all I had as far as recent news stuff. I don't know, Ron, Sean, any of you guys see anything else recently in gaming news that you guys wanted to talk about? Oh, actually, there was one more thing I wanted to bring up, because it's our favorite whipping boy. I don't know if you saw this, Ron or Roger, but Destiny has microtransactions now.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Fantastic. I wonder whose brilliant idea that was.
Right now, it is very much limited only to cosmetic options, new dances, things like that. There is the worry with some of the items listed in the code that it could very easily go to consumables and things like that. But right now, it is very much just limited to cosmetic options. So the question is, Ron, what do you think of this? I know you've been very much entrenched in the Destiny subculture for a while. Ron? That was directed at you? Ron?
Nice.
Don't tell me what I'm entrenched in, asshole.
I guess he's away or taking a phone call.
Don't try and tell me what my interests are.
Sorry. I had my thing on mute.
Oh, brilliant. You were talking to yourself. How did that feel? An audience of one, and even he didn't care.
I know exactly how that feels.
So, but yeah, like microtransactions, I've never been a fan of, ever.
Yes.
Ever. Especially if it's cosmetic options, considering that that's just, a fool in his money, basically.
Are you pardoned?
Yeah.
Damn!
Yes. Yeah, that was the implication, though. Staggering. But I mean it's bullshit. You're gonna get money from fans who have already invested so much time in it. Even the people who want to kind of tear themselves away from it because they see the microtransactions being a thing now and they hate that shit, but they can't stop playing. And then eventually that maybe I need a new helmet or whatever, or like a new skin for anything, and it just turns into bullshit.
Yeah.
So I mean, the game was already the Taken King came out. That was what, $80 solid on its own.
Legendary
70?
Or the collector's legendary or whatever the fuck it was. With all the extra shit.
Okay.
Did you say 80?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I thought it was 80.
The standard legendary is 60. The one that came with like the exclusive shit was 80.
Okay, so I mean, but with that exclusive content and additional stuff, like you're already paying for a game that you already have. It's just the Taken King is additional content. Now, mind you, it looks like good additional content, but the fact of the matter is you're paying for the game twice over, and now you're paying for microtransactions. So this is Bungie doing something that nobody really thought that they would do
Well,
ever.
here's the flip side of that. I'm going to play
Yeah.
devil's advocate here for a little bit. Beautiful play, right? Ron, who is mowing your basement?
Oh, okay. You can hear that.
Yes.
Apparently, my mother-in-law is using the vacuum cleaner upstairs. So,
Okay.
and I didn't think you guys could hear it. So,
No,
if
we
you
can-
give me a second, I can adjust some settings.
Just take your time. It's fine. I just thought you had, Mexican day labor in your basement right now.
Mexican. Is that a little bit better? Or can you still hear it?
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So
Anyway,
devil's advocate here, playing devil's
yeah.
advocate a little bit.
Go ahead.
With AAA industry, what it costs to make a AAA game just skyrocketing these days.
Yeah.
Really
And
is.
with the industry holding firm that $60 is the standard price point, and we're not going to have a standardized price point being higher for these games than that. What would be your suggestion for them to make an ROI on it?
Well, I mean, it's a proven model. I mean, if you want to talk business, microtransactions have been far and well proven to be, the effective way of recouping costs and losses since what horse armor in Skyrim.
Well,
And-
that one
and you
didn't fly
put- yeah.
too well, but I know what you mean.
Oh,
I think
no, but
Destiny's
even
Destiny's a different example from
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
Skyrim's
no, no,
a
no.
standalone single player game.
Yeah. And this one is, totally multiplayer inclusive, totally online or only online. That's
And do they have dedicated servers, or is this like going off of the players?
It's
hosting?
dedicated servers.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's not even, technically your content either. It's just associated.
Yep.
So based on that,
What's with that asshole fucking dancing on the side of the court over there? Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's just the entire thing is, as a consumer, that's not necessarily something you want to, see from a company is them shifting to a microtransaction model, because at that point that it's just okay. Well, that's it. That's pretty much the cusp of business decisions from here on out. It's just eking money slowly from the consumer base.
Yes.
And
Is that
it's gonna-
the vocabulary you wish to use?
that is the vernacular I'm going to use. Yes.
I'll
Good word.
play devil's advocate on this train of thought if you want.
All right.
Go ahead.
Like I wonder if like part of the problem with it is that this is predominantly like a console game.
Nice
And
move,
Us
Sean.
on PC are very used to like subscription based multiplayer, like massive multiplayer things.
So-
Sort of like WoW or Ultima Online, where you
Yeah.
know that there are servers that are being held up. My issue with Destiny is how much that fucking costs for the expansion.
Yeah.
That price, because I understand that since you're not charging a monthly subscription to help alleviate the cost of those servers and the loads on them, having
No.
to charge for the expansion or microtransactions, but not double dipping like that.
No,
Do
that's-
one or the other.
Well,
the double
hold on.
aspect is
I'm gonna poke a hole in that real quick before you go into that. Even those big name MMOs, like ones you listed, are going to microtransactions because the subscriptions are just falling off exponentially. WoW is hemorrhaging subscribers.
Let's be clear. They're still like millions of dollars a month.
Yeah, they're not hurting, but
They're
they
not-
are
they're not
losing
hurting.
But they are
subscriptions.
losing.
Yeah.
They are very much moving towards a microtransaction.
microtransaction business model.
Yes.
Now you also have to think though, they may not be hurting per se, but any loss of money is still a loss of money, and that's something you're going to have to explain to shareholders and stakeholders.
And also to like your accounting team, when you're like, we're going to spend this much to like design this and this. You can't spend
Yeah.
$10 million, $100 million making like Phantom Pain if you don't have the income backing it up.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if there's
Absolutely.
no definitive return, no. Yeah, you can't do that sort of thing. But I mean, at the same time, microtransactions. I want to say it's a pejorative term. It's blasphemy, but it's a proven business model.
It really is, yeah.
works, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. So, gonna get
As
used
long
to
as
it.
it doesn't affect gameplay, and it's just literally just aesthetics,
Yeah.
like there shouldn't be a problem with it. Now, if they start having it to where it's like, oh well,
exclusive
You know,
content for sums of money. That's
exclusive.
essentially turning it into something similar to a pay to win, a free to
Yeah.
play pay to win.
If
Yeah.
it becomes a mobile game, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even then, that's an incredibly lucrative business model that the console industry may also have to concern themselves with, because mobile games are legitimately there. I mean, they're not going away anytime soon. So
Massive. They're only
yeah,
growing.
um,
When Nintendo
but
gets into it, people take notice because they don't give a
that
shit.
is true. Actually, yeah.
Mm.
Let's talk on that subject for a second. Where has that gone? Because
This
I
is just
know
fucking spiraling out of control, and I love it. Go ahead.
where has Nintendo gone on their whole mobile thing? Because I know that was a very big to do
They
that
have
was
that
recently
so far
announced.
they
and that-
ported Pokemon Shuffle over, which is not bad. It's a decent game. And then they announced Pokemon Go, which is set to take over the world completely next year. And other than that, they haven't done too much.
I'm legitimately concerned about Pokemon Go. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
If only for the massive, just amount of people wandering into traffic and other things similar to
oh shit! It's a muck. Hold on.
that.
Yeah.
Just going down the highway. Oh, Pidgey.
As we brought it up before,
no.
and the more I've talked about it with people, and the more it's like garnered interest and people are looking forward to it. That absolutely is going to take over the world. I mean, even if it doesn't last very long, there's going to be a few good months there where Pokemon Go is the thing.
I kind of hope so. I mean, it's virtual or it's augmented reality and whatnot. That's was
Sean, hold
was
on,
that
hold on.
not?
Sean, you see that jackass just skip past us?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it's augmented reality in the best way. You're going with every kid's dream. People like our age that grew up with Pokemon.
Yeah, people like us. Yeah, I
Yeah.
still remember
It's not kids'
the
dream.
days
It's
of
people in their
community college.
20s and 30s dream.
Yeah, people
now.
like us who grew up with Pokemon. I mean, even kids today that started with like the X and Y or Omega
They don't
Ruby,
count.
Alpha Sapphire, they can still see the appeal of the whole thing though. And then with Nintendo talking about tying that back into the actual games in some way or another, they haven't announced what it is yet. Either probably being able to transfer those Pokemon, back into the mainline games. Dear
That'd be interesting.
God, is somebody revving a motorcycle in your room?
Yeah, shit. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just fucking with
Just
She's
On
like,
that-
I don't know why she's doing the vacuuming right now. It's just the perils of living with or living inexpensively with family.
the perils of living in general.
Yeah, every now and then you just gotta face a vacuum, man.
Oh
It's
shit.
just it's shit like that these
Yeah.
days,
Luke,
man.
yes.
Lost, Holy Mantle, Little Brimstone, Rotten Baby.
You're having a good game
It's
there.
so good.
You're having that's actually a pretty solid game, bro.
As the Lost, oh, it's amazing.
Nice.
You like that one, Sean?
That was good. Yeah.
But
Foul
yeah,
that faggot,
I mean, it's the market is. Why are you fouling him?
because we don't lose points.
Oh, okay. The market, it looks like it's a game like Pokemon Go is the future of this market as far as making money hand over fist. And I can see where the model where they see these mobile games just that cost nothing to make, making
Especially
just
in Japan.
ludicrous amounts of money.
Yeah,
There's some
Um,
making millions of dollars a day
Yeah.
in Japan.
And I can see how they're like, well, we're spending several $1,000,000 to make the game. We should be able to make triple that like these games are with microtransactions. Our standard business model is just not giving us any ROI. Most of these games, no matter if they sell 6 million copies, are commercially failures because of that, because of just the how much it costs to make them.
Well, not only that, we can see. I mean, it can be pretty easily charted the rise of investment in games. You're basically throwing money at a fucking development team to get them to make something interesting. And now, while sometimes that does pay off, sometimes it's just okay. You threw a lot of money at an issue, and it didn't really pay off, and now your studio is kind of in the shitter, and it's a combination of poor business practices, just bad investment to begin with, and poor concept. So,
Nice.
Thanks.
yeah,
But yeah, it's it's a whole shift in the paradigm of the market, and development is not shifting with it, and it's why a lot of people have been predicting another great video game crash, at least in the AAA side of things. Is
Yeah,
everything's-
that's been what, long coming since the mid 2000s from what
Yeah,
has been
but at the
predicted.
same time, the current model just can't hold. It's going to collapse under its own weight. So these companies are trying stuff like microtransactions and things just to stay relevant.
Right, right. But well, okay, then, how about this for a thought? Fucking let it. Let the industry crash and experience a period of recession, a downturn for a bit. It bounced back once. It will bounce back again. The entertainment industry is not, suffering for lack of funds. It's just
God damn it, Sean!
it's individual studios that will take the hit. But I mean, there is going to be something later on down the line, and let's be honest. There are a lot of studios these days that have kind of stagnated. So, I mean,
I think
if,
the solution is in a different direction. It's in a direction no video game AAA developer wants to take, and the solution
Yeah.
is to put less in. And
Sort of like with the
focus on making
voice
a s-
actors guild,
Yeah.
throwing up prices. Like, yeah,
let's talk about that for a second. Yeah.
We talked about that last week, actually.
Oh, you did? Oh shit.
Yeah, that came
No.
up last week. No, I mean, I think the solution is just to stop making your game. Does not need to take over the world every time you make a game. Take some time, make a game for one audience, and make it on a much smaller budget and scale, and then see the ROI on that. You don't need to make the next fucking Halo with every single game you make, and it's like the AAA industry has
I mean, that's
forgotten that.
mentality. Yeah. Like, but is that not kind of the mentality of the industry as well? It's just you have to sell the biggest product ever, and if you don't market it as such, you kind
That's
of
the Ubisoft, EA, Activision mentality. Yes. Holy shit, that went
shit.
in! Oh my god!
That wasn't 3 though. I was hoping it was 3.
That was still good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mentality of your biggest AAA devs that have the mainline series, if you will, that are like guaranteed sellers is these huge, tremendous budget games that are never going to make their ROI.
the funny thing is, a lot of them do, but they're either hugely successful or they're just not.
Yeah. That's why shit like generally interesting shit like say Mirror's Edge took so long to regarner interest because it didn't make, they spent a lot of money into it, but it didn't make anything close to what they put into it and what they were looking for. Oh, good block!
What happened? Oh, we got it back.
I got fouled.
shit.
What happened? Did you die
Yeah.
on that run,
He
dude?
said, "Yeah."
Mega Maw.
Oh, that sucks, bro. That sucks.
I had the dream.
You had the dream, and the
All I needed was brimstone.
dream's over now.
You guys are literally speaking another language. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, well, everybody watching the stream
Just-
will get it, and everybody who's actually played good games like Isaac in the past few years would get it. Put it up! There you go! Nice.
It's like, do you have a DS or a Vita?
He doesn't have a new 3DS. He has the same one I do, so he can't play it on there. But he
Talking
does
to
have
me?
a fucking Xbox One, and he could get it on there.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
was
talking
saying,
about?
but I mean, like,
Isaac?
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
Isaac.
it's the perfect, like, mobile game. 'Cause you spend about 30 minutes on
It's
a run if you
it's the
beat it.
perfect like time killer.
Yeah. So to me, like, I didn't even think about it till
Oh
yes.
shit! Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
till at work. Chaz brought it up. He's like, "Oh, I got it on my 3DS." I was like, "Why don't you get on your 3DS?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm waiting for an appointment, or I'm like doing this or that, or school, like between classes.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
they're the perfect amount of time. You got
can see
30
that.
minutes to blow. You got an hour to blow. Play a couple of runs of Isaac.
Yeah, for sure.
They're different enough each time to where like you can play it. I mean, I have like 30 hours in the first one and like 98 in this version.
Is it like permadeath?
Hours-wise. Yes.
Like if you die, you basically start a new game.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Since
Yeah.
it was so short.
yeah.
The only
Okay.
thing you do is you unlock items, and you unlock
Ah.
characters. And the items make each run feel a lot different, along with the rooms layouts being different. The new enemies unlock as you progress in the game, so the
Yeah.
game does get harder as you get better at it.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's longer and harder as you get better, and you get better items and things and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Hey, you ready to get smashed?
I was about to say the same thing.
God damn it.
But yeah, that got long-winded and way away from my point about Destiny that I was gonna make. So, congratulations, guys, on getting way off topic again, as we wont to do here.
That's the ramble
That's
of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's not the ramble of the week. I'm sure some of our other topics are gonna cause much longer and bigger rambles.
How do you guys feel about tomato soup?
I'm for it.
Not a fan. I like the grilled
Tomatoes are for
cheese that goes
Nazis.
with it at times.
I don't like Campbell's, but I think like Lamanine's is pretty good with some
Nice.
grilled cheese.
Oh shit!
So-
Yeah.
So fucking delicious.
I'm a fan of bisque. Man, that should not have been near as funny as that was. So, Sean,
Get that. Ah, shit.
so
Go ahead.
I'd like to bring up our next topic here and just get us off of this long, twisted rant about Destiny and microtransactions and all that. Sean wanted to talk about something that we've brought up in a negative light many times, but has been a positive one for us many times as well.
True.
Just our
Oh, man.
history with, glitches and bugs in games, either game breaking or not, that were some of our favorites or some that just had the most enjoyable consequences, if you will. For instance, I know one, I don't know if Sean played with us during that time frame, but one we used very much often on what the fuck was that? On Rainbow Six Vegas, the original one, there's a little bug in the coding. The little icon above your teammates' heads that was in the shape of the Tom Clancy guy logo. Bright neon green. For some reason, the coding in that game, if you used thermal on it, allowed you to see through walls. It was a very interesting one, but yeah, we used that to.
Oh, come on. I wasn't out.
Terrorist hunt. Congratulations, son. Congratulations. Now we're gonna lose. What about Roger? What's a bug or a glitch that you spend a lot of time abusing or enjoying in any particular game?
For fun, every now and again, so we had our own server in Medal of Honor,
Yeah.
Allied Assault. There was something called snaking.
Is that
And
the one
it's-
where you lay on the ground?
Well, you're like your body's folded in the ground, and the only thing sticking up is like, like your arm and your gun, like out of the this weird angle, like your body just completely contorts,
Yeah.
along with your hitbox. So we'd get everyone in the server to just snake, and we'd have like this giant snake war, doing that, which was a lot of fun back in those days. That's the only real glitch I can think of that I enjoyed fucking with every now and again. As far as that goes.
It's pretty much right on the money. Sean, don't ever let me catch you taking a shot like that again, you piece of shit. Ron, what about you? I know you've abused at least one glitch.
Oh god, yeah. I can't say I have a favorite, or at least if I can't remember right now. I do remember fucking around in GTA 5 with going underneath the highway and that one section of the game
yeah,
that
with
leads out to Sandy Shores
The
and all
one where
that.
you could see through and shoot cops and just get a 6-star
Basically,
wanted level.
and make people really really confused who are driving out that way. You sit underneath it with a rocket launcher. They're coming towards you. They don't see you, and you essentially you explode them from the bottom.
Yeah,
and,
it was like
Explode them.
it was like
Yeah,
it
you
was like
explode them.
hellfire itself just rose out of the ground and
You
cast
unalive
judgment on
them.
you.
Oh.
None of us are taller than that dude, so we're gonna have a hard time getting rebounds because it's all he's doing is just waiting for rebounds.
What the hell?
Oh, well,
Luke, you're not taller than anybody.
in the game, asswipe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Sean. Sean, what about you? What's a glitch that you've partaken in that you've spent time enjoying?
I think there was one that we were doing as a group. I can't remember what it is.
I can think of one we did as a group on Grand Theft Auto 5 that we spent a fuck ton of time with, which would be the one where before they fixed the gate, that would just launch you to the top of the map. And we actually put
That was
astronaut
all in good
training.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that rebound. Fuck, I can't believe he made that.
There's a video of that on our channel, by the way. Anybody who's unfamiliar with us, of us just launching ourselves on GTA 5 into the ionosphere. So
That was a lot of fun.
that was a lot of fun. Shit like that. We did the same thing with the swing set on Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yep.
Another one that was just stupid fun for no reason.
Luke, the early days of I think it was Vegas 2, trying to rank up to Elite. kind of camping out in that one section
Oh, in that
of
one
the first
story,
level.
yeah,
Everybody takes turns shooting. That the
the dude
infinitely
on the
responding
turret.
turret.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dude on the turret. Yep.
Remember crashing the game from all the ragdolls that were
Yes.
piling up? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. Um, also, I broke the physics in Saints Row 2 several times using the low gravity cheat.
Nice.
Um, apparently, that also removes the ground if you get enough flight path, so to speak. And I would just like coast straight through the street and keep going down. So there's that. Roger, you got any others, or is that like you're pretty by the books guy? You don't fuck around with the internal workings of games.
I've played when I was younger. I played too many like online computer games. Like that's like just so considered. It's considered so dick.
Yeah, I can think of one that you should have mentioned because it's an Isaac glitch from the very very early days of Isaac.
What?
Very early days of Isaac, pre Wrath of the Lamb, all of that stuff. There was a glitch if you used Lemon Party after, or not Lemon Party, that's a pill, but the item that did the same thing. That spilled
Lemon
Mishap.
lemon
Mishap?
mistake
Lemon
lemon mishap.
3.
Yeah.
Lemon Mishap, if you used that after beating a boss and then exited the room, it would reset the boss and you could just keep getting items that way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It was, it's an interesting, it was a good game, man. We fought hard on that one.
There's
It was-
actually on. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it was an easy way to, of course, build yourself up really quickly early in the game and just be stupid good. So,
Well, you have greed mode now that you can look forward to for that.
yeah, that's true. Or you could just
After
use
it.
the basement seed and just forever stay on the basement, gaining items.
I don't know if y'all are excited for Afterbirth, but
I'm
there's greed
excited
mode.
for Afterbirth.
Greed mode, daily runs. They're scored in 2 different ways. Comes out on the 30th.
I'm gonna send that dude an invite to our squad, Sean.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
comes out
he
now,
was draining those threes. Yeah.
Roger, I think you would know this better than we would. Is that Afterbirth release? Is that PC only, or is that going to include?
It's also going to go to consoles. It
Uh-huh.
won't be on the 30th, I believe, like the PC version is.
Yeah.
But I mean, Isaac has always been PC. It was developed on it and where it came from. So
It's gonna
It's
get
easier
there
for them
first.
to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I got you. I just wanted to know. I actually specifically wanted to know if it was going to be console release the same day or not. But apparently that would.
I don't think so. Don't quote me on that. I think there's certain things that won't be first day. I don't think leaderboards for the daily runs are going to
Yeah.
be first day, at least for the consoles.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
You know, I
perhaps
don't keep track of it,
perhaps the
personally.
expansion itself will hit, just not like all of the.
not all the goodies.
Okay.
For example, there's going to be like, from what? Okay, Edmund is known to fucking troll sometimes.
Well, obviously, yeah. He's
Yeah.
Edmund fucking McMillan.
But there was a tease that you could have multiple babies at one time. So instead of like multiplayer co-op with one person, you could have multiple people.
That would
Uh,
make sense on consoles. On PC, you need a lot of controllers.
Oh,
Hmm.
you have enough. As long as you have enough ports.
Yeah. I wonder if that would actually indicate that they're finally fucking adding online, which would be my fondest hope and dream.
Online would be nice. I doubt it. I really, really doubt it.
I know. Too many latency issues would be the main thing, but still, a man can dream. But, how did we get back to fucking Isaac from the glitch?
Because you're the one who went on it. You can't even blame me this
Yeah,
time.
I did bring up the Isaac glitch. I mean, there's myriad glitches and bugs and stuff, like money bugs.
But then
in Grand
there
Theft Auto
is
games
relevant
and-
news with Afterbirth though.
I mean, GTA 5 alone, you could port your fucking cars from single player into multiplayer, and so on and so forth, all sorts of
And
crazy
you could-
shit. Duplicate
You could
the
sell.
cars.
Yeah, you could dupe your cars and then sell them for money.
Mm-hmm. Like there's
Oh, Diablo! Fucking Diablo 2. Why didn't I think of it?
Oh,
Fucking duping in Diablo 2.
yeah, and
I
Borderlands
abused the fuck out of that.
And Diablo 3.
Online.
and Diablo 3, yeah, duping in Diablo 3, Borderlands.
I love
Oh,
duping in
Borderlands
Borderlands.
duping.
Got some good shit out of that.
Yeah.
including that pistol that's just stupid good in Borderlands 1 that we all have, that you should still have. So.
I don't think I played it long enough to get that.
No, it's
What is
one
the
that
B?
it was one that Kenshin edited. He took everything off but fire rate and power. Like, it literally has no clip size, no special attributes. The reload sucks. It's just all fire rate and power, so it shoots an entire 12-round clip in like half a second, and each shot does like 9 million damage.
Yeah.
And if you shoot the entire clip in one shot, like, you have to be very gentle when using it because it will crash the game if you shoot the clip that quick.
I did something like that in 2.
Yeah. Yeah, shit like that. I mean, that's always the fun stuff. And shit, man, this bug and glitch thing could go on all day if I just like look through my games and think of all the bugs and shit that have probably happened to me in those. Obviously, we got to go with the animal people from Red Dead as well. That's
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Pretty-
What is it? The bird
The
lady and
animals?
cougar. No, cougar one. or
it was
whatever.
when the animal, like the coding for the animals, like movements and stuff, got coded, would get mixed up and put onto human framework, and so you'd get like people acting like donkeys and flying away like birds and weird shit like that.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting a link right now. Just to provide context. It's actually pretty funny because it's fucking ridiculous. Manimals, I believe they were called.
Manimals?
Yeah,
God.
it was.
That sounds like some weird convention I don't know if I want to go to.
It only happened on the PS3 version, I think. Like,
No, it happened on all versions at first.
did it? I never really recall ever seeing anything happen on the 360 version, but
Is this Redemption?
Yes, this is redemption. Redam, son. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I apologize for that one.
You should.
Yeah, well, you can also eat all of the dicks, but that's not going to happen either.
Nope.
Do we actually have anybody in chat, or are we just preaching to, like, the air right now?
No, there's someone in there. A couple people.
Are they regulars who just showed up because you went live, or?
No regulars right
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's a bit early. I mean, I usually go on later at night.
That's
so.
true. Hi, chat. How's it going? Chat, also, by the way, if you're not just
you're gonna
lurking-
fucking regret this.
If you're not just lurking in chat,
Chat, also, by the way, you're gonna fucking regret this.
that's not what I meant. If you're not just lurking, by the way, feel free to ask some questions or anything like that. If you are curious or want our thoughts on anything, we're always open to a little Q&A while we're doing this. So,
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to imagine us doing Q&A, and I can't see it. I'm sorry.
we've done it before. Anyway, on to our other major topic, and then from there we'll just ramble on.
You gotta remember something too. We're starting to get old.
Yeah, we are starting to get
So
old.
people that watch that are younger than us are like, "That was the game before." There is a Halo 1, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm about to be 30." Oh, my heart.
Don't remind me, dude. I'm literally about to be 30. That's. Ugh.
How else would you?
I'm about to- I'm
how
about
else
to
would
be
you be
dad.
30?
Figuratively,
Impossible.
you're
These
capable.
these guys are gonna alley oop all over us,
They're
man.
gonna
I was
fucking
watching.
kick our
I was
ass.
watching their other game too.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a dad thinking of selling my truck for an SUV to fit a car seat and a stroller in, and I'm like, man, it's happened.
You got the fem
Is-
wagon, bro.
Is Batty Bree pregnant?
Yeah,
Oh,
8 more
shit.
weeks until the baby's
She's
here.
been pregnant for quite a while.
I've mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Not to me.
Yeah, you were
Ah.
there at the stream. He announced it.
I was not.
You were present for that stream.
You're like, I have been.
Grab that shit, man.
Fuck y'all with your fancy ass dunks.
Oh God, get that fuck.
I tried.
Yeah, I know. This guy sucks.
But so the other major
ahead.
topic, now that I'm done being distracted, Ron, I'm gonna start you off on this topic. You get to be the lead off for this one. How do you feel about achievements, sir?
He must be on the phone.
He must be, or he muted himself again.
Pentagram.
All
All right,
I guess
Roger.
go to somebody else.
Since Ron is unavailable at the moment, how do you feel about achievements, sir?
I like them. I actually do. Um,
Could you explain
know.
to us, sir, why that is?
I mean, depending on the kind of game you're playing, it kind of adds something to it. There's like, an extra layer of things you could do, little challenges and stuff. I mean, fuck, Luke, I'm playing Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's all
There's
you
nothing
play,
but-
man.
Oh, fuck. He just shit in your mouth again, Roger.
that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Like,
No,
like,
just
yeah,
I
I do
mean,
play it all the
I
time.
actually
there are
prefer
other.
it.
It's
Fetish.
it's a good game, but there are other games out there too.
Oh, hey, look, Ron's
I
back.
just mentioned I played like 6 different games earlier. Like, I play a lot of games. This
Yeah,
is the
he's-
one I
I
I don't,
play.
I don't believe you.
He specifically mentioned he's played more than us in the past couple of weeks, Sean, and now you're calling him.
Yeah, that's all you play. It's like, no, it's just it's something I can always return to.
That's very true.
I'll
give
and
you
again,
that.
it's a short game, so I'm like, I'm gonna play this for 30 minutes. I can't sit there and be like, I'm gonna play a fucking Final Fantasy for fucking 30 minutes. No, it's
don't
this and Nuclear Throne.
30 minutes is the approximate amount of time you need to figure out what the last thing you did last time you played Final Fantasy was.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I'm gonna play Fallout for 30 minutes. 5 hours later, oh fuck, I got work. Like,
Yeah.
So,
I was supposed to be at work 4 hours ago.
To me, this kind of game, Downwell that's coming out, Enter the Gungeon, to me are perfect little things
Enter
that
the
I can jump in
Gungeon
and
is going to
play.
be fucking fantastic, and I can't
can't
wait for that
wait.
game. I literally, under no circumstances, cannot wait for that game.
So. But,
Except the real
Huh?
circumstances where I have to wait because the game's not out yet, I guess.
but I mean, other than that, like an example from like a game like King's Quest has like little achievements in it.
Yeah.
And like I guess it's different because like on Steam there's no score for it. The only thing it does though is it will show you the percentage of people that also have that own the game. So you'll see that only 10% of people have gotten this achievement. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Only 2% have. I want to get that like the other 2%. Or it'll show you content that you didn't even know you missed. You're like, what's so badge? Why? That's in the game, and you can go back and try to get it,
Yeah.
not knowing that was there in the past. So for me personally, I like them, for those reasons.
Fuck your shit, bitch.
I can't believe they got that rebound back.
I agree. I think I have a problem with certain achievements, though. First off, if some of your achievements are multiplayer only and tied to just things that require you to spend a ridiculous amount of time in multiplayer, those are not good achievements.
No.
Like what
I
examples?
agree with
Like pretty much everything in Gears of War 3.
that. What is? Look, what's one of the examples of like kill something like 1,000 individual
I'll give you
player
this one.
characters?
I think it was 750 matches as a female character in Gears of War 3. That's nothing but a time sink. That is not an achievement. That's,
it is-
hey, we know you don't have a life, so we're just going to make you spend forever playing this.
I remember when we were originally playing. Was it not Horde? Was it Horde? Basically, where we
Beast?
sat there and Beast. Well, no, not Beast. We were
Original
cops.
Horde.
Yeah, original Horde.
Okay.
We did that for 6 hours, attempting to get that one achievement of burning all the way through.
Oh, yeah, on one
And
sitting or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
on
one
Insane in one sitting, I think.
And while it was fun, it was one of the most tedious things we've ever
Yes,
done in a
absolutely.
game like that.
Absolutely.
And for the achievement, that was half-hearted at best. It literally was just like, oh
Yeah.
God, we finally did it. And then,
I don't
then
feel like I got near what I put in for that achievement. Absolutely. Sean, what do you feel
What's
about
up?
it? What do you feel about achievements before I get too much into mine?
I think it adds a little bit as an extra element to the game. I think that's their ball.
It is.
I like it, but there is an aspect of people abusing it. Like, oh, I'm just gonna do this just to get my gamer score up.
I think it's one of those things, kind of like with daily challenges in a lot of games. People are like, yeah, daily challenges, I can get this done, or I can get this done. Here's the problem that you don't put in, is that some people care specifically only about those, and then you get people who, especially in multiplayer focus, I'm going to keep going back to the multiplayer because I think a lot of problems I have are just with multiplayer achievements in general. You get people who are like specifically looking only for their achievements, so they sacrifice the game so that they can get, theirs. either with a
Well,
daily
there's
challenge or with an achievement or what have you.
well, there's like the devil advocate to that of like, well, what if they're like skill based achievements, like 1,000 headshots or 500 headshots?
That's going to be
You know,
something that would happen in the course of gameplay, but at the same time, if it's something like, to go back to Gears of War, there's shit for like using every single gun. And if there's a gun that's just garbage ass and somebody just wants the achievement and is using the
God
gun.
forbid you become a well-rounded player.
No,
But-
I get what you're saying there, but let's not ignore the fact that games are unbalanced. I mean,
Could that achievement have been like a response to the criticism I've heard of Gears of War devolving to shotgun versus shotgun, fuck you in the face on multiplayer, and wanting people to play something different?
I mean, it could be, but the rational response would be to fix the shotgun's overpoweredness, which they absolutely did not do.
Well, that's
I guess
just
they
obscene.
They did
They
level
did.
it out a little bit, but it
They
was still a very
they did go back
shotgun-heavy game.
and fix. They did go back and fix the shotgun a little bit. Yeah.
Still a very shotgun-heavy game, but they did fix some things. It was a close game, Sean. We didn't get rocked
Yeah.
as much as I thought we would.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna
Like
go
our
round and-
teammate was fucking garbage, but yeah.
I'm gonna go ready up again. As soon as this squad takes the court. I like achievements overall, especially when they cause you to like think outside the box and do things you wouldn't normally do. Go look at a place you wouldn't normally go look at, that kind of thing. But when they start getting time sink heavy focus or detracting from other people's experience by being multiplayer ones that are antithetical to the spirit of the multiplayer game, and causing you to play in a way that's intentionally destructive, then I'm not gonna like that achievement. That's a bad achievement. is my
I like the
opinion.
ones that are not just for playing the game, like completed chapter 2.
Yeah,
I like
those
the
are
ones
pretty
that
shitty
are-
achievements too.
I like the
Oh,
ones
just
that are
the
that require you
toss-out.
to actually go out of your way and do something.
Let's go get in line over here, Sean. At this one. But yeah, I like the ones that require you to actually achieve something and not just sink time in or something like that, or hunt 30 bear asses or shit like that. Definitely ones that actually cause you to achieve something, that's doable and not beyond the realm of mortal human, possibility. Pull a 360 headshot, no scope, while jumping off of a cliffside.
Just get good, scrub. Fuck.
Don't want to miss a thing is playing as a rocket flies into your face. That's bullshit.
Does anybody-
like people are just the developers are fucking with achievement hunters just by putting these outlandishly impossible
But the problem
achievements
is
in
they're
there.
not
That's
fucking with achievement hunters because achievement hunters are the only ones getting those. They're just screwing out everybody else. But
but
trying to troll
it's
people.
intentionally that frustrating or that much of a time sink to do that. There has to be a thought process of we know somebody's going to attempt to do this in an attempt to get a full completion of this game in terms of
Here's
achievements.
a good example
so
of that,
fuck.
because the achievement in Halo
It's stupid.
Reach that was specifically like that was the one of like falling off of a 5-meter thing or whatever it was and landing on
landing on the
the
elite to
save
get
yourself.
the
with the assassination. Except there was a spot that was found like the next day, and everybody had that achievement. It was no longer an achievement because it was just like, all right, you go here, the spot's set up for it perfectly. You'll get it in like 2 minutes tops, and that's if.
Does
you're aiming
anybody
at that.
actually have one that they can remember that they're proud of for getting?
An achievement that I'm proud of getting?
Like not just one for like I said for completing chapter 3, or one that happens through the game that you do something amazing, but one that you actually not maybe you went out of your way to do it, but you ended up doing it anyway. That you remember.
one
you can
that took
remember.
effort.
Not so
Yeah.
much a single achievement, but I'm pretty proud of getting all the achievements on Castlevania Harmony of Despair, because a couple of those are a little difficult. Or up to random. Making an achievement completely up to random chance, by the way, that is one of the worst things you can do. Because that's not an achievement, that's God smiling upon you and saying, yes, son, today.
Golden God.
Yeah, that's an achievement I'm proud of, and I'm sure you're proud of it. Did you ever get Platinum God in the first one?
I'm working on it right now. On the first one, no.
Okay, that was that was actually the only achievement I'm missing from the original Isaac was Platinum God. I mean, there's there's quite a few. A lot of the achievements in Isaac were pretty fucking difficult to get, like not getting hit for an entire set of 2 floors.
Well, I mean,
every
an
floor.
example again
That's-
because of Steam having the percentages. Real Platinum God, only 4% of players have that achievement
On Rebirth, yes.
on Rebirth. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular. Like I saw that achievement and I was like, I'm gonna get that. And
Playing
yeah,
for
I
Lost.
can't really think of anything right now.
I'm proud of the achievement that you
racking
get.
my brain.
I'm proud of the achievement from Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard, the one you get for pressing start on the title screen. That's actually an achievement, by the way. So is
Oh.
pausing the game.
The Borderlands 2 shoot the psycho in the face achievement.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the Shooty McShooty face
Yeah,
guy?
it's something like that. Yeah, he'll just scream at you to shoot him in the face until you shoot him
and
in the face.
the objective is to shoot this guy in the face, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's something like that. It's disturbing the actual the amount of dialogue they gave that guy for the sole purpose of getting you to shoot him in the face. If you sit there and listen to him, he'll go through lines and lines of bullshit.
Yeah.
Those games are actually very well written. Despite their one-notedness, they're very well written.
Yeah.
But no, I can't think of any achievements. I know there's a couple out there that I was really happy I got.
Did
but
anybody
I
ever
can't-
get?
I
Did
put myself on the spot.
Anybody present here ever get Mile High Club?
I did.
You got
That's
Mile
I've
High
never-
Club?
Is that-
I've never
yeah, I
been
got
on a
Mile High
plane.
Club.
What is that? Call of Duty?
Call of
Yeah, it
Duty
was Call
4
of Duty
Modern
4.
Warfare.
I'll have
which
to
yeah,
talk
you have
about
to-
real life.
You have to finish the credits playing sequence in like less in a time limit
it was,
or something,
I believe
right?
it was less than a minute and a half, and you had to do it on hard or higher.
You had to do it on veteran.
On
You
veteran,
had
yeah.
You had to do the entire thing on veteran, and you had to do it. I think it was either a minute and a half or less than a minute.
And at
Well, whatever the time
very and the very end of that segment, by the way, is like a one chance shot for
It's
the headshot
stupid.
on the terrorist
Yeah.
who's holding the hostage.
Mm.
It's ridiculous. It is a split second decision on that that whole thing. You have to be pretty much already lined up before you attempt to take the shot, because otherwise you'll just plug the hostage and have to do the entire thing over again.
Hey
I
Sean,
spent
isn't
solid
this
day
that guy
trying-
who sucked ass last game with us, who's waiting with us?
Yes.
Oh, great.
I
Damn, I'm trying to think. Chat, do you guys have any achievements you're proud of? Let us know. Now. Right now.
Do it.
Ron, did you have anything you've seen in the news recently? I know you tend to, because you don't play anything anymore, you keep up with the news a little bit more. Did you have anything?
Yeah, once I start playing again, I'll be a little bit more knowledgeable about that. But in terms of news, not really. I mean, the Destiny thing kind of took me aside for the microtransactions, but that's I got my rocks off there.
Roger?
Yeah.
What?
Any news subject that you want to touch on?
Afterbirth release, Vermintide's coming out. There's the voice actors thing, but you already covered that.
Yeah, we covered that last week.
4 weeks to Fallout with no delay in sight.
That's not news.
That's news for me. a triple A title like that, this close to release, not being pushed back. That didn't happen in at least a year.
I want to
I
touch.
mean, if we're going
You're
over
excited
old
for
news,
Fallout,
I
John?
got
What?
You're excited
said
for
what?
Fallout?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm more excited for the fact that it's still it's still slated for the same release date they announced at like E3.
You're waiting for something to drop. In other words,
I'm waiting
Some-
for some news for
Yeah,
delay.
he's
I've been
waiting for
waiting.
the
Yeah.
other shoe to drop. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd like a little twofold of news to touch on because I want to show it's amazing how polar opposite these two pieces of news are, and they were only a day apart. Tuesday, Deus Ex Revision, or Deus Ex, however you pronounce
do
that.
sex.
Deus Ex Revision, which is a fan-made mod for the original Deus Ex that overhauls everything, gives it much better graphical fidelity, streamlines a lot of things, etc., etc. All you really need is to own the original Deus Ex on Steam, and you can get the mod free. It's listed on Steam's page. Interesting thing about this, Square Enix and by association IDOS.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Promoted the mod. Usually Square Enix, is the first to shut down anybody who is infringing on their
anything-
copywritten territory, and they supported the mod. They announced it on their page, gave it the full backing. A day later, Square Enix releases their new rules as far as streaming Dragon Quest Heroes, which are so archaic they're fucking ridiculous because they basically license the rights to streams. And you cannot monetize your stream or video of Dragon Quest Heroes if it basically includes any element of the game other than the video. Any sound effects, anything like that, it's all belongs to Square Enix. If you don't trademark it properly, Square Enix will content ID it and monetize it themselves.
Lovely.
So they went from full support of fan, thing to actively flipping off the community, the streaming community. So I wanted to bring that up, partly because Deus Ex Revision definitely deserves to be looked at by everybody who's even sniffed at Deus Ex and thought it was their thing. And partly because Square Enix immediately goes 100% back to the way we're used to Square Enix being the very next day. Like, was somebody asleep on Tuesday and just let that pass? Or
And they can't. There's no backsies.
yeah, they can't take it back
They
now?
can't. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ron, what are your thoughts on that? I know you're familiar with the usual Square Enix manifesto of if we didn't do it, fuck them.
That is definitely one of the best descriptions I've heard for the way they handle things. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're
They used
certainly
to be
well
super
within.
shady.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, like think about them and Sega when they were super shady. When they
Yeah.
first started doing it, it was like, we're going to
shit.
copyright strike people who aren't this because we want our video to come up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, dude, that's fucked up. So they're like, you know what? No one can do shit but us.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as it's almost as bad as Nintendo's like, okay, here's what we're gonna offer you for streaming our games. It's like, no, we're just not gonna stream your game. But it's baffling that they can make such a stride to their community one day and then immediately the exact opposite the next day. You know?
Well, I mean, that's how much of that is just Deus. Okay, with Deus Ex, that's an old classic.
Yeah.
That is by definition one of the classics
Now
of video
before
gaming.
you
But-
start bringing it up like that, I want
Well-
to remind you this is the same SquareSoft who shut down the almost completed Chrono Trigger remake because it was fan made.
True. However, this is not entirely within the actually. Well, no. This is also by association. Eidos is it not, or does Square Enix completely own the rights to Deus Ex?
They bought IDUS.
So
it's
it
Square
is
Enix.
within.
Yeah.
Shame my.
Well,
shame
even
me for
then,
my ignorance.
IP ownership
Yeah.
can still be retained by its parent developer. It depends what contract they sign. But it can be owned by one person if they want it.
So I mean, Eidos as a subsidiary company can still own the IP, while Square Enix is the parent company.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if it's a promotion for the whole thing, it might just be because is there not a what is it? Mankind
Divided.
Mankind Divided. So that's an upcoming thing. I mean, it might just be an unofficial tie-in. Or a nod to that. Say, hey, you know what? We've got our Deus Ex game of our own coming up. We'll allow it for the time being.
Well,
And then with this
here's what
other
happened.
thing, it's just that's more easily manageable considering that streamers are less of that's more of an individualized thing. Streamers are more individualized. They are monetized with that. The fan mod, I don't believe that's actually costing anybody any money.
No,
That's
it's
going to
free.
be a free mod, right? So what's the harm in allowing a free mod
Like,
as
you're still
opposed
making
to
the same arguments
yeah.
in favor of the mod that God damn it, Sean, get back on the court quicker. You're making the same arguments in favor of the mod, and I agree with you, but it's the same arguments I would have made in favor of the Chrono Trigger one they shut down a few years back.
No. Don't get me wrong. I
So-
really would have loved to see the Chrono Trigger.
So as far as that
fan-
goes, they're being
I mean,
completely
it's-
hypocritical by allowing one but closing the other down.
well,
Right, straight off, we can agree on that because
Yeah.
it's all the same shit.
yeah, I can't really deny that. But I mean, at the same time, how
Secondly-
many years ago was that? And
Secondly, there was
also-
more to the story, but basically the developers of the mod were afraid of Square Enix shutting them down, so they directly approached Square Enix and said, "Look, we know you're gonna fucking come at us anyway. Are you gonna even allow this? Can we do anything?" And they didn't say anything, so they just put the mod out, and then the next day was when Square Enix just announced on their site at that point.
Mm.
They never said anything. They left it, these guys were under the impression the mod was basically going to be pulled as soon as Their lawyers got their heads out of their copywritten asses. Um, so, it's
God damn
baffling.
it.
It's hypocritical. Sure, it's a hypocritical move, but
I can
I mean
agree with you
for
as
the
far as the
for the
streaming
benefit
thing,
of
though.
what for the benefit of what it does in terms of allowing the mod to continue. Yeah, sure, they're hypocrites, but I mean, what you tell them that they're gonna retract their permissions, and then everybody who doesn't already have the mod is going to be shit out of luck.
Well, to be fair, I don't care about you people anymore because I have the mod. But grab it
Well,
while it's hot.
cock.
No. I mean, I totally agree, and even more so with the streaming comment that you made earlier. It's a lot easier to manage that on as a whole just by all right, here's what's allowed. But I mean, they basically license the rights to people's streams. If you're gonna stream their game, you basically turn everything off and don't show it and don't.
You forfeit the right to actually
Yeah.
turn your
What?
business on it.
What?
It's weird the way like streaming on YouTube. It's a very weird argument with like Creative Commons and things like that.
Yeah.
And, like how it works and what's considered new content and creative transformative media and what isn't, what's background. So that's the thing. Like it's still very weird.
Oh shit!
Nice.
We got into a weirdly technical and oddly an odd
I
discussion.
mean, the
with
way
this
I
sort of thing.
described it earlier, I think with you guys or with somebody, was that it's the equivalent of Mystery Science Theater on video games. You're putting,
Yeah.
it's your personality is what you're selling.
To me, the main difference is you don't have the money to fight a studio to say this is a new creative transformative media for it.
Yeah.
Why did Nintendo never sue, Flappy Bird? There's IP in there from Mario games that they could have easily sued him for, but the dude had the money by that time to actually
The
fight
assets,
it
yeah.
and say that it's a transformative media. And while YouTube and Twitch is considered transformative media, the reason they don't want to get in fights with the companies and kind of bow to them is because they don't have the resources to fight those big companies as
Yeah.
of yet.
I can-
Sure, that's the entire point of a cease and desist. You
The
You
cease
stop
and
doing
desist
what you-
is a warning that like I'm gonna take legal action.
well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
litigation is going to ensue, and I'm going to basically bankrupt your ass if you don't do it because of the legal fees, the legal costs incurred
Chad,
for damages
I
and
apologize
whatnot.
for this
So
very, very legal argument that's happening here, but I'm enjoying it myself.
yeah, we
Uh,
ain't talking comedy, bitches.
Yeah,
This is
apparently
This
serious
ain't
shit.
funny.
not.
You're gonna have to grow up eventually.
But actually, you guys are like very accurate with what you're saying, though. It's you're pretty much spot on your well, not complaints, but the arguments you're making are pretty much dead on. It's definitely dealing with one company that's afraid to go up against you versus dealing with another company that has, or a person that has the ability to fight that fight. And they're vastly different things, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just wish that Square Enix would notice that one of these things is giving them very bad press, and one of these is not, and they need all the good press they can get after the slew of garbage they've been putting out.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, do you think they really care? Square Enix.
Not as long as people keep handing them money hand over fist for the crap they're putting out. No.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody actually, balls up one of these games and calls them on it and doesn't just buy it because it's got a Final Fantasy label on it or something, yeah, they'll start.
I haven't bought a Square Enix game.
Yes, but we're the
I don't want to-
minority here. Let's be honest. I mean, even Final Fantasy 13 still made money just hand over fist, and it shouldn't have.
Lightning Returns. What?
Lightning
Did that not-
Lightning Returns wasn't
Not
bad.
surpass Final
Piece of
Fantasy
shit,
13
what?
for the amount of sale. Just yeah. I mean, well, fuck it. I didn't like Final Fantasy 13. I never played 13-2, and was not Lightning Returns basically a dress-up simulator?
Lightning
I
Returns was
don't-
actually an overall better game than the other two.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I never bothered after.
I'm gonna catch hell for that from
and
fans
the
of
entire series.
Final Fantasy 13.
What? All two of them in the stream?
I didn't mean to the stream, but sure, if you want to just call the stream the entire world there, let's go with it.
By the way, chat liked our copyright conversation.
Did they? Oh, damn. All right, cool. Good deal, chat.
Well, it's either that or talk about how, I have like a lemon pepper turkey sandwich with chipotle mayo, you know,
You
and
had me
Swiss
until you
cheese
said
on it.
Chipotle mayo. You had me until
Oh,
the
dude,
Chipotle
no,
mayo.
no, chipotle mayo is so good.
Can't do it, bro.
Oh, my God.
Can't do it.
Can we go back to the copyright conversation? Hey, Sean, let's get in line to get our asses kicked here.
Wait, where are you?
I'm right
Yeah,
next to you.
chat right now. Chat equals Bree, by the way.
Oh, chat equals Bree. Hi, Bree. Wait, which Bree? Your Bree or other Bree?
Other Bree.
Hi, Bree. I can't see chat right now, but I know you're there and that you, I don't know, enjoy sexual things.
Hey, Luke, I can't tell what team do you like?
Gee, Sean, I wonder. But yeah, I how did we get all the way to that? Oh yeah, I brought it up. That's right.
Oh yeah, it was my thing.
It was my idea. Her fucking dirt, bruh. Let me see if I can get Ron back on here because apparently he's suffered internet hemorrhaging over in whatever ass end of the world he's in.
So that was great.
There he is.
Yeah. So
Where are you from? Where are you located right now?
me? I'm
He's
out
over-
in Massachusetts right now.
He's over by where
I
I'm
thought
at.
so. Because you said
Yeah.
basement, and I was like, what the fuck's a basement?
Oh God, it's so true.
Yeah, in Texas, we don't have those. Like, there's no basements. Would you like an attic for your
Hey,
Goosebumps
Sean,
stories? Because there's no basement.
I wonder what team that guy right there, GTA for life. I wonder what team he likes. Sean, I actually wanted to bring up one more thing while we have a little bit more time before we're done with the podcast, and we'll just go straight into the normal stream ideas from there. You're not one to usually pick up sports games outside of WWE, as we are.
Yep.
You know, we're forced for that. You, me, and Jeff. Jeff and I do pick up the occasional NBA and Madden game, and you have actually picked up NBA 2K15, which is probably the first NBA game you've touched in, I would say, a decade.
Next to playing, that was a nice dunk. Next to
That
playing NBA Live, whichever was the first one for 360 at your house when you lived with your uncles.
No, that was not a good game. So yeah, it's been probably close to a decade since you've played an NBA game. What are your feelings on NBA 2K15 coming back to a sports game from so long ago?
I really like it, man. I really like it. I never thought I'd like it because I'm not a big technical simulation game kind of guy. Like, I hate Gran Turismo. Not necessarily hate. It's just it's not for me. I'm not a big fan of the Forza series. I don't like a lot of simulation type stuff. I'm a more arcadey kind of guy.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
This is it just feels good when I play it.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for 2K, NBA 2K, is that they've kind of nailed just like the good feel of basketball. And it's all tweaked.
Chat
Yeah.
is just full of facts today.
Chat's full of facts.
Yeah.
What's chat dropping fact-wise? Do I need to bring
You
up chat?
basic bitch, Luke. Continue with your conversation.
Did chat seriously call me a basic bitch?
Yeah, we've been just calling you a basic bitch for like the past 10 minutes. It's been great.
I'm gonna miss.
It
all
was a
this
Final
shit.
Fantasy 13 comment.
Oh, chat. Final Fantasy 13 sucked.
No, it wasn't that. It's just, just you as a
It
person.
is now.
You can like 13. I'm not gonna slouch you for liking 13. Just recognize that the game is awful.
13
Also,
was
that
a
fact
poor
that you
game.
don't have
Yeah.
chat up, and you're like, it's a podcast. Hello, chat, and you're like, don't even have it up. That's why chat's calling you a basic bitch.
Chat.
13 was a poor game, though.
I will bring up
put
chat.
that on the record.
Yeah, 13 was poor is putting it lightly, sir.
I wanted to be politically correct. I didn't want to really take sides and just saying the facts lie where the facts fall where they may. It was a poor game.
No, it's absolutely garbage. Like it plays itself for at least the first half of the game.
Yeah, that is a thing.
That's not what I call a game. That's what I call a movie or a television show.
Like the bouncer.
No, that was a game that just
Jesus.
loaded forever.
Oh my God.
Like 8 hours of cinematics and like 25 minutes of actual gameplay. But anyway, we have digressed.
No, that's what we do best is digest.
Tangents. Have you all seen Zombeaver? It's ridiculous.
You coming
what was
on to
the
What?
what was the thing? What was the?
There's
what were you
there's a
gonna
movie
say?
called
Luke?
Zombeaver. Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking about NBA 2K, and I was saying I think the feel is very well nailed, and it's just tweaked
Yeah.
from here. And I think the woo.
Chat said fuck Final Fantasy. They don't like any of it.
Yeah, I see that. I'm actually in chat now. I was gonna say I think the thing for you is also the customization, like the whole just your story
Yeah,
thing. Where you don't
I'm a
have to-
big game. I'm a big game. I'm a big fan of a game with customization,
You're a big
which is which
gay-
is which
That's
is
his
why
rap
I
name. I'm
which is-
pretty big in Texas.
which
big
is why I
game.
like I enjoy the wrestling games so much because they
Yeah.
offer a vast amount of customization.
Yeah, I think the for you the not having to focus on all of your teammates, just on your gameplay alone, and then being able to customize your guy and
Yeah.
do his story was what really would pull you in. Same thing with Madden. The last time you played it, I remember you did put a fair time into my player, and then absolutely nothing else in the game. So
Yeah, that was about it.
these guys need to stop flopping.
Well, what's funny is that they flop and then the ragdoll physics take over and it looks silly.
Yeah, they're using the Havoc engine still.
Hey, Havoc's a good engine, man.
Havoc was the engine that
I like
all of
the
the games.
defensiveness there. Hey, fuck you. Havoc's great.
Havoc's the engine that if you want your character to just fly off gracefully into the sunset, you use.
Havoc was the go-to engine for a while. Now it seems to be and
Unreal.
it's no knock
You know
to
what
them.
else was
The
go-to for a
Euphoria
long
seems to
time?
be
Leeches.
Euphoria seems to be the engine.
Leeches used to be the go-to to get better when you're sick. But things progress.
Are you
over
comparing
time.
the Havoc engine to medicinal leeches?
Hey, for a while, it cured a hangover, but there are better options now.
Before I was so rudely interrupted by Rudy Huxtable over there.
Oh my
Uh,
god,
I was
that was painful to hear.
I was I can't think of the word I want to use. I was talking about a lot of people use the Euphoria engine now.
Yeah.
The natural motion, which is pretty good. Pretty good engine.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, they got them and Havoc have the corner marketed, the market cornered. Yeah, the market cornered on fucking game
Are
engines.
you sure
Really.
it's not the corner marketed?
Yeah, the second one was right.
You sure it's not the corner marketed? They have the corner marketed.
Because either the game goes with their own proprietary engine.
Oh shit! Look at
Or
these $1 million words you're dropping, bruh.
Either they go with their own proprietary engine, or they pick Natural Motion or Havoc. And it's probably just the question of who wants more money. That's all.
Hey, you think this guy likes the Bulls?
He might. He's also tall as fuck,
Yeah, he
along
is.
with almost everybody else in this fucking area.
Yeah, it does seem to be they're trying to get more natural motion and not as much as I love the Havoc engine for it's just completely unnatural people floating to space.
I do like the Natural Motion
Yeah.
because it was made famous in The Force Unleashed when the stormtroopers would hold hands.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. I love
the,
that.
Penny Arcade comic, they'd kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a lot of shit from Penny Arcade. I need to stop referencing that so much. They're just
And they make good comics, man.
they're very
Most of
clever
the time.
with their humor.
Yeah.
Very much so. I see that Roger's holding his own conversation in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Got
Fuck!
it. Don't
Fuck
worry.
Good
you,
shit.
Luke. God
Good shit.
damn it. Fuck.
Good shit, Luke.
What did I do?
Oh,
Did you die?
you just. Oh, 9 lives. Never mind. Continue. Go on.
What did I do? I didn't say anything.
Are you
about-
still playing Binding of
He's
Isaac?
still playing Isaac. Yes, he's
okay.
playing Isaac
I'm-
while we're streaming, and then we're gonna switch games. I'm assuming.
I'm playing as the Lost.
I mean, while we're doing the podcast, he's playing Isaac, and then I assume we're switching.
Okay.
Playing as the Lost. That's a mistake in and of itself. Just like that character existing.
Just get good scrub.
You can call me that all you want, but that's a bullshit character.
The character is fun. I mean, it has to be. You have to be the kind of gamer that I am, where you're like, yeah,
A
fucking whip me
masochist.
good.
A
Yeah,
ma-
you're like, yeah. 'cause
Sadomasochist?
Yeah.
You have to like,
I believe it's Sato.
like I don't
Shut the
know.
fuck up.
You want that feeling when you get the win?
Yeah.
That's like you're on crack.
Sean, that was the Sean, that was the softest slam dunk I've ever seen.
That was sorry as fuck. The ball just rolled in there.
You look like you were afraid you were gonna hurt the rim, dude.
We should let this guy get a shot. Maybe he's a fucking star 3-point shooter.
Oh,
Or you can slam it.
That's how you dunk, Sean. Right there. Um,
Well, your abilities are higher than mine too.
yes, they are much higher.
Good rebound. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I like Isaac. I think the loss is a little bit overboard for a character.
It's not for everyone.
It's
How
definitely
the fuck
not
do we
for-
get back to Isaac for the fucking 4th time?
Because he's still playing Isaac. It's relevant. It's like we've talked about NBA about 3 times, 4 times, because we've been
Yeah.
playing it the whole time.
I
It's
guess
what's
that's true.
present and
It'd be different, like if y'all were like, if you're watching the stream or in the stream, you'd get what's going on.
I'm in the stream,
Anyway.
asshole. Well, Ron, any final topics? Anything you want to bring up out of the blue at all? Anything gaming related you want
get
to
it.
talk about? It's out of bounds. Ron.
Nope, I'm good.
I see the B-12 propeller plane just flew through your basement.
How do they
Well, I'd had
keep
to
getting it
compliment
back,
that
by the
fucking
way?
motorcycle
They've
earlier.
knocked it out of bounds at least twice, and they keep getting it back.
We've knocked it out of bounds. Defending against them.
Nice
Chat
slam.
says,
Thank
"Fuck
you.
your game."
Chat says, fuck my game. Fuck your game. Fuck you, Bree. Man, Bree is all up in my ass today. I don't know what I did to her.
It's just way up there in your butthole.
I didn't mean in. I meant on.
Just all the way up there.
You know how this chat room works. how
Roger,
this-
I'd ask you if you have
this
anything
channel
else you want to...
You knew the score coming in.
I'd ask you if you had any-
Vermintide. Vermintide.
All right,
Y'all-
talk
are
about
y'all looking
Vermintide.
forward for
You know you want to
Vermintide?
talk about Vermintide. Bring it up.
Well, I don't know what y'all think of it. Like, are
Bring
y'all
it up.
excited
Why
for it?
don't you
Or?
explain it for the folks at home who aren't aware of what it is, since this is recorded and going on YouTube first, and then we'll talk about who's excited and who isn't.
Yeah, because I didn't get that part of my intro. It's like, what are you excited for? The Vermintide's coming out. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead, in the fact that it's like hordes of creatures coming at you, but it's mainly melee based. Like if you're a player like a mage, you get some weapons in it, and
What
it's
kind of
like you're trying to
creatures?
get to objectives. It's some people kind of want to give it
Orcs and shit, bro.
like killing. No, it's rats. Skaven.
Rats?
Skaven, yeah. It's not Warhammer 40k. It's like the original Warhammer.
Did you just say it's Gaben?
Yes.
He's been talking for like a
Gavens
minute. I
in
still
that.
have no idea what the fuck he's talking
Gaben
about.
himself is a
Skaven,
rat.
Skaven are rat creatures.
It's in the Warhammer universe, not 40k, but the original Warhammer universe. Sean.
Hey, I know I got you. The fantasy
Oh.
one. Yeah.
And the Skaven are the rat race.
The damn dirty rats.
Pun
Yeah.
intended.
And apparently the maps are huge. There are items, trinkets you can pick up to actually like change, like, you know, maybe you get more heals when you attack. Maybe it makes the game harder for your party. Things like that. I think there's 13 maps in total that they're going to have at launch.
Okay.
And they're massive. From what I've seen, it's a good-looking game. The hordes that come at you are pretty tough. People, you know, have a hard time with it. Some people already put in about 12 hours in beta and keep playing it, which to me is already like, you know, a grand improvement from other wannabe left, you know, let's be good like Left 4 Dead, like Evolves that just like fell.
You're insinuating Left 4 Dead itself was good, but that's another story.
Left 4 Dead was great. I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 still gets played a ton. You know,
I'm fucking
I put
with you.
so
dude.
many
I have,
hours.
I've got like 80 fucking hours in Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam.
Luke, you have
Pretty
some
great
questionable
game.
taste.
You remember the
sometimes.
mods?
Yeah, all the mods. Like
Oh,
that's
God.
what did it for me. Like I liked Left 4 Dead originally, but it got burnt out real quick. But the mods on Steam fucking saved that game for sure.
Mm.
Ah,
Sean knows
I
what I'm
put so
talking
much
about
time.
with that Stelio Cantos tank.
Oh god, that's the best one.
It's one of the best, definitely. Stelio. There you go, Sean. That's a dunk.
I don't know how to choose my other dunks. Are you using the stick to dunk or the X button?
The X.
get dunked on.
Yeah, Vermintide. I haven't seen much on it, but the description and everything sounds cool. It sounds like something that could be. Fuck these guys.
It was close, man. It was
It
close.
sounds like it could be. It could be good. It's something that could be interesting. I'd definitely like to at least take a look at. Am I gonna like it? I'm not gonna make any guarantees, you guys. Interesting though, definitely. Worth looking at, probably so. Sean, what are your thoughts on this whole Vermintide thing? Something you
I've never heard of it.
Well, you now you have. What do you think of what you heard?
What's it about?
Oh my fucking god!
I'm just fucking with you. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll pick it up on Steam when I'm bored, or if its price is lowered.
It's
So-
it's coming out, I think, at $30.
Sean, you want to get our asses kicked by him again?
Yeah, sure.
All right, $30.
Yeah.
That's how much Soma was. I wouldn't pay 30 for Soma again. But it was a great game.
I wouldn't pay 30 for Soma in the first place. It's not that it looks bad or anything like
I didn't
that.
say that. I didn't say that you said that.
It's just it's not a $30 game, that's for sure.
If you can
I
give me
agree.
that feeling I used to have for Left 4 Dead, I'm more than willing paying $30
That
for it.
boner
So I
that
paid
you
60
used to
for
carry-
Left 4 Dead.
That boner you used to carry around for Left 4 Dead?
Oh yeah, dude, fucking hard for that game for days. Like, you know,
I actually believe that 100% that you like.
Left
Oh,
4
dude,
Dead.
we might
Left 4 Dead
we might
was
win
great.
this one, man. Look at that dude's crown. It's anointed with jewels and encrusted with diamonds.
We're gonna lose this one for sure. Yeah, no, like I said, Left 4 Dead wasn't bad. I like it more than when I'm not beating down zombies and I'm beating down wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. But it has its merits, and this game definitely could. I do want to point out you're saying it's like Left 4 Dead with melee is basically, so it's Left 4 Dead 2.
Well, you know, cutting people in half is much more satisfying with a rapier, in my eyes.
Raper,
So wait,
Rapier.
it's basically killing floor then?
a little bit.
No, because Kingdom Force just like waves and hordes, but this has actual like more meaningful
progression
objectives,
of
sort of like
things.
Left 4 Dead did. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you know.
Shouldn't have gone for that steel, brah.
I'm telling you, this dude is probably real good,
What
man.
the
He's got
fuck
a
was he
fucking-
doing? Did you see that?
He's that good.
He did like
He's
the
that
worm
fucking
down
good.
the court. What
Just
the fuck
immediately
was
had
that?
to disprove you, Sean.
No, he did like the worm down the court while Sean's talking about how good the dude is.
That was.
Sean, did you have any last minute things you want to bring up? Any other discussion points you wanted to talk about?
Not really.
All right. Luke, did you have any last minute discussion points you want to bring up? No, I think you've covered them all, man. You've been doing a good job. Thank you, Luke. You're awesome.
Don't
stop
lie to
talking.
him like that.
I hate all of the people I work with. All right. Well, then, from all of us to all of you, suck a dick. If
Chat.
Chat. If you're watching the stream, chat. Those of you who aren't already aware about it, you can find the rest of our podcasts and other stuff we've done at youtube.com/special set of skills. For those of you watching this on YouTube later, you can find where we live stream the podcast, at least when Roger's available for it, at twitch.tv/ggrogerv. If you have any suggestions for topics, anything like that, drop them at facebook.com/a special set of skills or at Twitter at ASSOS Gaming. And you can find Jeff's occasional stream when he gets back into doing it for WWE 2K16 at twitch.tv/subliminalseg, and you can find my stream, which started having Jackbox Party Pack 2 now that that's out on it, at twitch.tv/rockingmonk. Other than that, I think we're going to call it time of death, that sort of thing.
God damn it, Luke. Why the fuck would you do that?
Look, that was a good shot. Anyway, we'll catch you next week. See you around.